I'm going to sketch this part in Fusion 360. So let's get a new document going. Let's create sketch. Let's use our Z-plane. Let's just start with a basic shape. That's usually the easiest way to go about it. Let's start with a center point rectangle. Click on your rectangle tool. Let's change it to center rectangle. Let's go off of the center. Let's not worry about dimensions or anything like that. Let's just make a rectangle. And now let's do the two little fins on the side of it. And we're not going to worry about dimensions or anything. Let's change to our line tool. Just sketch something that looks kind of like what you want. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know, we're going to fix that later. And that's the basic shape. So what we can do now is let's start adding dimensions to the drawing. Hit D on your keyboard for dimensions. 10.9. This is going to be 3.8. This is going to be 0.8 from the top. This one's also going to be 0.8 from the top. And a lot of these, once you start getting used to Fusion 360, you can start using your constraints for stuff like this. But this is just a really easy way to just get you used to working in the Fusion 360 environment. This dimension here, from here to here, is going to be 2.55. Same with over here. If you click and then click on, we want this dimension to be the same as this one. So just click there. It'll automatically link those two. So now these are exactly the same. And now we got to get rid of these two lines. This is a really cool tool under Modify. Click your trim tool, and then the area you want to get rid of, just click on it. So now those are removed. We've got our sketch, and now all we have to do now is we want to make sure that all these lines are black. So what we can do is let's turn our origin, and let's start dimensioning them out from the origin. We'll lock them in place. Oh, wrong one. Let's do. That worked. Okay, now we have a fully constrained sketch. It's got the little lock symbol on the side there. Okay, I just realized that I messed up on a dimension here, so these are wrong. I need to fix that. So let's just click on the dimension and delete it. We'll click on this one and delete it. Honestly, the easiest way to do this is using the horizontal vertical constraint. Just click on that. Click on the two you want to be horizontal vertical, and you're good. Also need to redimension this. Now those two are completely constrained and where we want them to be. The other thing you may want to start getting into at this stage is potentially adding fillets to it. I wouldn't recommend adding fillets at this stage. It's way too hard to change them if you do make a change, you want to go like bigger or smaller or whatever. Do that after you do your extrusion, and it'll make your life a lot easier. The other thing we could do now is let's just say we want to add some holes to it. Just click on your hole tool and just make a circle where you want them to kind of be. Don't dimension them out yet, or don't add a dimension there. Let's just add a dimension after. So you want those to be 1/2 inch. Let's go a little bigger. 3/4 inch. And let's link these two guys together. Let's do a horizontal vertical constraint on these guys. So now they're completely horizontal from each other. And let's just say we want them to be, let's just see from this edge. And then we want them to line up with right here, so we can do another horizontal vertical constraint. And now they're lined up with that. Now we got to dimension this other one out. Oops. D for dimension. Okay, 0.75. 5. So now we got our holes in place, and really we only use one constraint, the horizontal vertical. It's the easiest one to use, and obviously I'd recommend getting into doing constraints, but don't worry about it too much just yet. Using your dimensional tool will get you where you need to be most of the time. Looks like we're done with that. Let's finish sketch. Now let's do an extrusion. Let's extrude. Say it's, you could just type in, let's say it's 1/16 of an inch gauge deal. And now we've got a part.